What's up, guys? It's Will here, back again, and we got some exciting news this morning showcasing a couple more photos, well, a lot more photos from JND, talking about the Kojun Works JND 1/6 scale Joker. There are 3 different versions. We're going to go through the video, talk about each version, talk about which version is going to be best for you, or no version. There could be no version that's best for you, but we're going to talk about that too. That said, let's waste no more time and jump right into the video. What I'm going to do is just mute it for now and scroll through, and then we'll just kind of talk over it, just to make things simple, and we'll just kind of breeze through and make sure that everything is understood. So you can see there the Kojun Works logo, JND normally shows for this new 1/6 brand or line that they're sort of advertising and marketing and selling to collectors across the world. You can see this is the silicone skull head that they've advertised. So fully silicone there in the neck, it adjusts in the neck. And of course the head is silicone as well to give that lifelike appearance to it. So it's a world's first patent silicone technology. You can see that there's the neck, it is articulated and it doesn't have a visible joint or anything like that, or a ball neck or a ball peg or anything like that. It's all underneath the silicone, which looks pretty cool. Is it really necessary considering Joker has a full coat and suit on? That's the question. If this were maybe like Bane or something like that, I think it would be a little more useful, but I'm excited to see what it looks like for future figures. There is the magnetic eye system. There's like sort of a pen with a magnet that sort of moves the eye around as you move it to the position that you like. So we're going to see how that shakes out over time. You can see here, this is actually probably the best picture that we've gotten of the head sculpt thus far until we get further into the video. But you can see there the neck articulates and moves quite a bit. You can make him sort of do whatever you want. It remains to be seen how significant this is going to be over time, how it's going to last over time, how it's going to persevere the test of time, and of course, the articulation that you're going to do with it. That said, I would try to be careful with it if you do get this, not to be too crazy with it because you don't know how durable it's going to be over time. There's a skull. The sculpt, guys, looks really good. I don't mean to be hyperbolic. I think this might be the best 1/6 Heath Ledger Joker sculpt that I've seen thus far. And that's not to say the in-art and the artisan version of Hot Toys aren't phenomenal, because they are. And I have the artisan version, not the artisan version, rather the in-art version here in my collection, and it's fantastic. But this JND one, honestly, it might be the best, which is pretty crazy. So the articulated hands, we're going to talk about the different versions. They only come with one of the versions. There's a version that comes with 2 separate Jokers, and one of them being one of the jail cell Jokers. If you want to display him that way, he does come with a second purple coat if you wanted to do that. But essentially, yeah, you're going to have 2 Jokers there, and that version comes with the articulated fingers and stuff like that. The other 2 versions do not, which we will go over. So you can see here, Type C only. Type C is the one that's on JND's website. It's going to go live for sale tonight, Thursday, December 14th. It's going to go at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm pretty sure I've calculated that correctly. It's like 12 p.m. Korean time or whatever. So it's going to be, I'm pretty sure, 10 p.m. tonight. So I'm going to be up and see kind of what's going on with that. But you can see that they got the glass eyes that they plug into the head sculpt. This head sculpt looks really, really good. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit hesitant, skeptical of JND just because of what I've experienced with them so far. But I will say that overall, I think this is pretty cool. There's a smiling head sculpt. So we're going to go over the different versions again near the end of this video. But that gives you a way better look at the smiling head sculpt. Some people have expressed sort of displeasure with this head sculpt. I think it looks fucking phenomenal. I think this smiling head sculpt is really, really good. It's not perfect, but I think this is the head sculpt that I want personally. In order to get it, you have to buy the 2-pack version, well, the 2 head sculpt version, let's say that, to get this head sculpt. So to me, it's a very tempting proposition to pick this one up, but I guess we will see. But to me, I think this looks great. The classic grenade Joker pose that everyone goes for, they have on display here. I've not heard anything about the magnetic base. I don't know how exactly that's working. I'm assuming that's what they're doing, or maybe it has some sort of peg-in system on the foot, but I don't think they've really clarified that yet. There's another shot of Joker, as you can tell there, which I think is pretty damn cool. I think that head sculpt is really, really good. And again, you can move the eyes and position it to your liking. That said, I think the tailoring looks really good. I think the hair looks really good. I think the head sculpt looks really good. So overall, I think a lot of people are going to be very happy with this. But again, it's going to be very expensive. And we still don't have pricing yet officially. To me, there's been rumors. I know the JND guy does live streams talking about it, this and that. Until I see an official price listed, I'm not going to get too, over speculatory with it, too much speculation with it. So this looks great though. I mean, guys, the in-art head sculpt is fucking sick. The artisan head sculpt is fucking sick. I think this one is more fucking sick. I'm not going to lie. I think this, at least from a prototype standpoint, I think this is probably the best Joker head sculpt that I have seen in 1/6 scale. So to me, I'm going to give JND a run. I'm going to pick this one up. I'm going to pick it up. So I don't know where I'm going to get it. So that's the question. People have been asking me, where am I going to get it from and where should they get it from? I've been talking to Kit. I've been talking to Josh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's going to carry it and who's not. So I'm trying to work that out and see, so then I can help you guys, offer some suggestions about where people can best get this from. Not that I'm some expert, but just people are curious, where is the best place to buy this? And it's hard to say right now because I don't know who's carrying it. That's the question. It's hard to say because I've just been told that JND is trying to figure out who's going to carry it and this and that. But that pre-order is going to go live in a couple days, which we will talk about. Guys, this smiling head sculpt is so good. There's something with the hands on this version that looks a little bit off to me, particularly on this third photo. You can see the hands almost look too big or something. There's something slightly off with them. When you put them in this position with the clapping, it sort of mitigates the issue. But when you have them sort of down like this, it makes it a little more recognizable. So to me, I don't know. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. But okay. We got 3 versions. Let's let JND do their little explosive firework thing, and then we'll look at them in totality. So you can see this Type-C version on the left, right? That starts tonight, so 12 p.m. Korean Standard Time, right? I'm pretty sure that's 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. So 500 pieces. It's only on the JND website. So that's the 2-pack. What I've heard, somewhere around $1,700 to $2,000 for the 2-pack. We don't know specifically, but somewhere around there, right? So that's the 2 different figures. You can see here, you got the 2 different head sculpts, obviously the 2 bodies, the coat, the articulated sort of seamless fingers and hand and wrist and all that type of stuff. So that's all there. You get the pencil, the handcuffs, the chair, and 2 different bases, stuff like that. So it's a 2-pack. It's really an in-art 2-pack that doesn't quite have as much and it's more expensive. The in-art was definitely a better value. What you're buying the JND for, if you want that, is the slightly better head sculpt. Again, it's a law of diminishing returns after a while, because how much better could it be for how much more you're paying for it? So it's a lot. It's a lot. Type B here, you can see here, you're actually getting 1 figure body. You're getting the chair. You're getting the 2 separate swappable base parts. The second head sculpt, all the same accessories with the money and then the gun and then the hands and, the machine gun over there and stuff. You don't get those articulated sort of fingers like you do with the Type C version only, but it still is a pretty cool bet. Type B is probably where I'm going to go. I'm not sure if I need Type C or not. I'll probably go Type B, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Type A, I'd be willing to bet most people that buy this Joker are probably going to buy Type A. Type A has just the 1 stoic head sculpt, a lot of the same accessories, the 1 base. It's the very streamlined, simplified version. If for people who don't need the smiling head sculpt or want to display the Joker without his coat on, you could do that, and I think you would be very happy with what you have there. So I think that's a very valid version to go after. To me, I'm probably going to be Type B. Type C, I might go after if I'm feeling particularly bold tonight, but I guess we'll see. So for me, we're going to go with the Type B most likely. But Type A, you can see here, the accessories are a little bit limited, to be frank. InArt certainly had better accessories, more detailed accessories in terms of quality and volume. Hot Toys probably has a little bit more too. But JND, again, you're paying, I think, mostly for that silicone and that realism. So I think this is going to be pretty exciting. I do want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below, though. Which version is most appealing to you? I think that's going to be pretty interesting to talk about. So just to go over this again, Type C, that's the 500 limited. So if you want to get that one, I would be online tonight. I don't know how quickly it's going to sell out, but 500 is not that many. So I guess we're going to see how quickly those will go on the website tonight, on JND's website. So we'll find out at 10 o'clock tonight. You can see the accessories there. Once again, there's a better look. You got the different coats and of course the different bases and the dogs and shit like that. So you got a cool bunch of stuff. 2 bases, 1 machine gun, 6 playing cards, 1 chair, 2 dogs, as if everyone needed the dogs. I don't know why they did the dogs. I'm not exactly sure why they did that. There are probably other accessories they could have done instead of the dogs. But here we are. We have the dogs. And is anyone going to display the dogs? I'm not so sure. Maybe they will, but I doubt I will. That's let's keep it moving. Type B, this is the one I think I'm going to go for. You get the 2 dogs. They're going to make me take the dogs. And then you get the swappable base parts, which I think are pretty cool. You get the chair, you get the head sculpt and the hands and the money and the stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And then of course the very simplified version, Type A, which is again, is I think what most people are going to go for if they go for this at all, which a lot of people probably aren't. But 1 body, 1 head, 1 base, silicone hands, invisible wrist joint. So that's pretty cool, which is great. So 2 pairs of resin hands, 1 set of grenades, 1 knife, 1 pistol, so forth, all that good stuff. So yeah, and that's interesting because when they talk about that, the 1 pair of resin hands, okay, the 1 pair of silicone hands too. Interesting. Okay. Because they said Type C only was the one that you get that sort of visible hand. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see when the pre-order goes live. But I'm going to say at the end of the day, most people are probably going to go for Type A. Type B, I think, is a good option, and then Type C if you want that. But yeah, I don't know. I really like that smiling head sculpt, and the only way to get it is to get the Type B or the Type C. So I guess we'll see. I'm interested to see what this is going to look like. Again, we don't know how the silicone is going to maintain itself over time. We don't know how durable it's going to be with posing and articulation. Supposedly it lasts 35 to 40 years, people are saying. I don't know, though. I guess only time will tell. I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts, but for me, I am excited for this. It's very pricey, though. It's super pricey, and it's a little bit bold in the pricing just because, considering what InArt's offering at the prices they're offering, people thought that was crazy. Now we have JND coming in way above that, and, Hot Toys is still pricing very reasonably. So to me, this is a very interesting figure set here. So yeah, I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. Click the notification bell for updates related to this channel. But I want to hear what people are thinking about this JND Joker. The pre-order is going to go live soon. So they talked about that. So again, the pre-order for the C pack should be tonight. And then tomorrow at 10 p.m., it should be the Type B. But again, we don't know which retailers are going to have them. I'm hoping Josh is going to have them, Comic Concepts and Kit, and we'll see kind of, what the best options are for that. But as of now, I guess only time will tell. That said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. See you later. Bye, bye, bye.